Hello there, Gamerinos and Gamerinas. Welcome to UnicornStorm. This is Rady, and today I'm going to give you another reason why the Xbox Gamepass Ultimate might be worth your hard-earned money. And the game I'm talking about today is fucking awesome. This game is called Prodeus, and it has been released at the end of last year, though it's more like an early access game still in development. But there's already a lot of quite substantial stuff in here. You can already play a good number of quite large levels, where you can fight a bunch of enemies with a good variety of different weapons. The game is a boomer shooter and a really good one at that. It's fast, it's slick, it's violent. It gets you pumped. It's a bit like Doom 2016 if it were made back in the good old days. So environments are three-dimensional, but objects and enemies are all sprite-based. And sometimes it can look a bit weird, but most of the time the sprite work and the animations are fucking great. Your weapons look awesome, and all the ways an enemy can die or gets his limbs torn off, well, it's just a gory spectacle. I'd say this game does for Doom what Iron Fury did for Duke Nukem 3D. It's not really an evolution of the genre or subgenre, but a refinement. You can't get a more polished classic Doom experience than this. You have your labyrinthian levels with locked doors you need to find keys for, and every now and then you get thrown into a huge arena where you have to fight hordes of enemies. Levels are also full of secret areas where you can find armor and ammunition, or maybe even a weapon sooner than intended. And I have to say, the levels are really well structured. Until now, I never had the feeling of being lost or not knowing where I have to go or what I have to do. It's not that the levels are straight paths or that there isn't any backtracking. It's more that the level designers showed enough restraint to not overcomplicate the level design, but were still creative enough to create some fun murder playgrounds. But the best level wouldn't be anything without some good enemies, and the enemies in this game are, pretty good. And pretty much all stolen from Doom. So we have our zombies and possessed soldiers, we have cacodemons, lost souls, imps and pinkies, and sometimes they're straightforward, and sometimes they add a bit of a twist. So these flying pods don't shoot just any projectile at you, they shoot fucking lava. So their projectiles still cause problems even if they miss you, because it takes a few moments for the lava to disappear. They're not a huge problem when they're alone, but even if they're only paired with some zombies, they can become quite dangerous, because they hinder your movement, so you want to deal with them quickly. And for that you have all your different guns. The first weapon you find is a standard pistol with a pretty high rate of fire and an alt fire ability where you fire 3 shots in even quicker succession. You will also get submachine guns, shotguns, Gatling guns and rocket launchers, and even plasma rifles and whatnot. Every gun has an alt fire mode, so the shotgun can charge up a shot and set enemies on fire, the Gatling gun lets you spin the barrel, and the dual-wielded submachine guns, well, let you shoot both guns at once. Every ammo type is shared by 3 different guns, and some of those guns can eat up ammo very fast, so you want to keep an eye on your ammo count. But the game is pretty good in incentivizing you using certain guns in specific situations. Now, I'm not a pro at games like this, and I don't have any history with the boomer shooters of old. I didn't really play them when I was younger, but damn, this game is fun. The firefights are excellent and the music just keeps you going. This game has this synth-heavy foreboding, mysterious soundtrack, but whenever a fight starts, it turns into this rock and metal awesomeness that invigorates you to run around the arena, dodge projectiles, pulling the trigger over and over again and turning the enemies into a bloody mist. The game really is a love letter to the classic shooter genre, but with all the conveniences of a modern game. So it's the best of both worlds. And if you happen to have an Xbox Gamepass subscription, you should really take a look at this game. And if you're on the fence about it, maybe this game might be worth the price of admission. So yeah, try it for yourself. It's really a lot of fun. And with that, I bid you adieu. Have a great day, and I hope to see you again on the next game.